from Borden Stadium here on the campus at Rumson-Fair High School here in Rumson, New Jersey. The Lighthouse Sports Network, in conjunction with the Garden State Athletic Network and the NFHS Network, presents Short Conference Boys Lacrosse, as tonight we have the CBA Colts with a record of 3-1 and 1-0 in the American Division up against the Rumson-Fair Bulldogs with a record of 1-2 and 1-0 in the American Division. I'm Glenn Perry. Joining me tonight is Dean Perry. Well, this is 1 versus 2. CBA number 1 in the shore against Rumson-Fair, who's number 2. So this one should be a dandy here, as CBA is led there by Daniel Vrone with his 8 goals. He also has other players with him. Christian Fox with 7 goals and 6 each for Jackson Cheney and Turner Cook. So 42 goals thus far for CBA. As for Rumson, leading scorer for the Bulldogs is Luke Lydon with 7. Both teams obviously with tough schedules. Bulldogs lost to Chatham 18-8, defeated Toms River 17-4, and then lost to Scotch Plains Fanwood at Kean University 7-6. As for CBA, they defeated Middletown South 15-6, lost to Iona Prep of New York 13-5, but then defeated Archbishop Stepanak of New York 10-4, and then defeated Wall 12-1. So that's where we stand right now.
Good afternoon, lacrosse fans, and welcome to Rumson-Fair High School for today's boys lacrosse matchup between Rumson-Fair Bulldogs and the CBA Colts. At this time, if you are able to stand, please remove your hats and face the west end zone for the playing of our national anthem.
Love the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time that you please join us in supporting the values of educational-based athletics. We encourage all players, coaches, and spectators to demonstrate respect, integrity, and sportsmanship throughout today's contest.
So talk about the weather here, 50 degrees.
Show appreciation for the effort
but the factor is going to be the wind.
Here at Ridge Road, we have
it's showing 10 miles an hour, but it's going to be gusting up to about maybe 20, 25 right now. It's supposed to die down as the game progresses. So
yeah, about 4 o'clock it was really bad, but it's calmed down a little bit, but it's still breezy up here.
And you were upstairs doing camera, and I'm inside. It is sunny, so nice day today, but it is cool. Head coach for CBA is Dave Santos, and for Rumson-Fair it is Mark Moreau. CBA wearing white with navy blue numbers and Columbia blue trim. Rumson-Fair normally wearing purple, but today they're wearing black with white numbers. And it might have some purple trim in there. wind will be blowing from basically the north, so we're really in our faces right now. It's come from the opposite side towards us. So starters are out there for both teams. Last second instructions here. It's more of a northeast wind now. You'll be hearing the wind upstairs where Dean is. So it'll be Nick Mangelli taking the face-off against Jaden Cavese. Actually had a thrilling JV game earlier. CBA won in overtime, 6-5.
There you go, face-off violation already.
Yeah. So Rumson will take it. Here we go. And running up with it is Devine. As they swing it around. Over there to Whitehouse, that'd be Joseph Whitehouse. You got two Whitehouses for Rumson. Over now to Bockelman. Over there to Joseph Whitehouse. Swings over there to Pasalacqua. That's Jude Pasalacqua. We have two Pasalacquas, Jude and Luke. Over to back to Nate Bockelman. Defended there by Stratton for CBA. Contact right there. Trying to get by is Luke Leiden. And he scores. Goal comes at 10:59. Luke Leiden with his 8th of the year. And that gives Rumson-Fairhaven a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, nice play. Nobody picked them up, and Leiden just said, I'll take it from here.
Let's see who's going to dig this one out. And Bulldogs come away with it. Up ahead with it is... and another goal. And that's...
18.
Yep. And... of course, guess what? I'm going to have to... it is John Pake.
That's right. I was going to say it was a number change.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. John Pake scored. And it comes at 10:46. So in 13 seconds, Rumson now has the lead of 2-0. For Pake, that is his first of the year. And another win here for the Bulldogs off the faceoff. Slow possession down here with Colliard with it. Gives it over there to Bockelman. Over there to Joseph Whitehouse. Now to Teddy Whitehouse. Behind the net. Defended there by Dunn. Lost it, but he'll pick it up. Sends it over back to Bockelman. So Rumson looking good early here. Maneuver there by Collard. Spinning around there is Leiden.
Lost it.
Lost it, yes. Loose and picked up there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, ground ball win there.
Yep, Jude Passalacqua comes away with it. Gives it over there to Whitehouse. That'd be Teddy Whitehouse.
Good save.
Yep,
yeah.
good save there by Shaden Borison. He's the goalie for CBA. So first possession here for the Colts. Fox backing up. Good defense there. He's going to have to swing it out to Borison. Flicks it ahead. And turnover here. Let's see.
No goalie.
Yeah. And there's the goal. Right there for Joseph Whitehouse. Unbelievable.
And that's the risk you run when you leave your net and you lose possession and you're not there.
So for Joseph Whitehouse, that is his 5th of the season. Comes at 8:53 remaining here in the first period. Makes it 3-0 for the Bulldogs. What a strong start here for Rumson-Fair. Loose again. And looks like the Bulldogs come away with it.
Another face-off win for them.
They're coming out like gangbusters here. Here's Bo Devine behind the net. Gives it off. As Teddy Whitehouse now has it. Slowing things down here. Flung over there to Joseph Whitehouse. Back over to Bockelman. Now for Collard. Back to Bockelman.
What a big gust of wind up here now.
Yeah, I know. I can feel your the effects up there. Yes. Over with it is Leiden. As you approach 7.5 minutes to go here in the first period, Bockelman makes his move, trying to get past the defender Dylan Stratton. Now for Leiden. Here's Leiden. Goes wide, but it'll still stay with the Bulldogs. Trying to find somebody to cut there. It was Teddy Whitehouse. Didn't see anybody there. Good dodge move there, but they're going to pass it right back out. Now behind the net. Over there to Collard. Collard bounces it. There's a shot and a goal. Right there for Jude Passalacqua. So that comes at 6:31 to go here in the first. It is now 4-0 for Passalacqua. That is his 5th of the season.
Now the key is Rumson's winning all the face-offs, and so they're getting most of the possession.
Yeah, CBA's only had 1 possession, Dean.
And that was a turnover.
Yes.
And that led to a goal.
And it looks like I thought CBA was going to get the possession, but let's see. And looks like Rumson. Nope, we got a whistle. It's going to go to CBA, yes. Got a stoppage here. Yeah, it'll go to CBA. It looks like McCarthy will take it for the Colts. Now they're in the attack zone. Let's see what CBA can do here. Backing up there is Danny Varone. Defended there by Danny Sullivan. Varone swings it around behind the net. By one defender. Good dodge there by Lembo. Passing it back there is Lucic. Back over there to Fox. Fox sprints to his right. He's got some room. Uses a screen there. Spins around. He'll back off.
Good defense.
Fox. Nice moves there. Shot and a goal. And that's going to be Turner Cook. So CBA on the board.
You know, they took advantage of the first real possession
after
the, even though it was their second one, but first one where they held possession.
Yep. So that goal comes at 5:05, number 7 for Cook, making it 4-1. And loose. I thought there's RFH with it. And a shot. Oh, good save there by Berenson there.
And they get hurt post on that.
Yep. Drew past Alakwa, had the shot, hit the post, as you said, Dean. And Berenson came away with the save. They picked it up right off the post. With it now is Fox.
Split him.
Oh, he lost stick.
Yeah.
And
yep.
And it'll go back to Rumson.
That's a violation because it was covering the ball.
So with it is Bo Devine. He's got some room up the middle. Take the shot, and it goes in. So it's now 5-1. And for Devine, that is his first of the season. So it makes it 5-1 for Rumson. Loose again, right off the face-off. Nobody wants the CBA finally comes away with it.
Well, they had it.
Yep. Now we're gonna
foul,
whistle.
I think. Yeah.
Yep. And it'll go.
Yeah,
to,
CBA still has it.
Yes. So who's gonna pick it up? Looks like McCarthy has it. Yep. He'll take it. Gives it over there to Danny Varone. Now for Fox. He's got some room on that right side. Passes it back over there to Cheney. They'll swing it around. There's Lembo with it. Lembo's got some room to his right. He'll take the shot, and it's wide, but and it'll still stay with CBA.
Yep.
As Lucius was
Yeah, the goaltender tried to beat him to the outside mark there.
I'll start over again there. It's going to be Cook taking the ball. Defending there is Winters. Here goes Cook. Trying to spin around. Nice move. He's got some room near that crease area. Lost it. Picks it up. Now over there to Verone. Verone, turn around, puts it in.
Wow.
Yep.
Upper left-hand corner on that one. Nice shot.
So that goal comes at 2:56 to go, making it 5-2 now for Rumson. For Verone, that is his 9th goal. Colts come away with it.
Yeah, CBA wins the face-off there.
Yep. Picked up there by Mangelli.
Foul. Or timeout.
Timeout.
Might have a timeout.
All right, so we got 2:47 to go here in the first. I think CBA called the timeout.
Yeah, they want to keep possession.
Yep, as they're trailing 5-2. So good start here for Rumson-Fairhaven. The largest lead was at 5-1. Now it's 5-2. So a little bit of momentum here for CBA. They just didn't know what hit them early on. A lot of possession there for the Bulldogs as they crept out to a 4-0 lead. Before CBA had one possession when Rumson had those 4 goals, and that was a turnover there by the goalie, Shane Barrison. But he's played well since. Rumson's ready to go. Just waiting for CBA to break their huddle. Once again, a windy Borden Stadium here in Rumson. Almost ready to go here. Ahead with his Verone. Now over to Cook. Cook's got some room on that right side, but sealed off. Verone. Fox with it. And wide shot there. Still possessed there by the Colts. Shot.
Good
Blocked
save.
in front, yep, by Verone there on the attempt. Let's see who's going to pick it up. Whacked out of there. And CBA still has it.
Yeah, they win the ground ball there.
Oh, Fox couldn't get the pass there. He had some open room on that side there, but picks it up before it goes out of bounds. Now over there to Turner Cook. Cook's got some room, puts it in.
Nice spin.
Second goal of the game, 8th of the season, with 1:34 to go, and it's now 5-3 for Rumson. Got a fairly high-scoring first quarter here. Rumson finally gets a possession here. Picked up there by Chase Devlin. Send it all the way back in their own end. Now to go forward with it. Now we got a whistle.
Timeout.
Timeout this time for Rumson with 1:09 to go here in the second quarter. So good timeout called here by Mark Moreau. CBA had a little bit of momentum here. Mentioned in the American division, it is Southern Regional, CBA, Homedale, and Rumson-Fair all at 1-0. Red Bank Regional has not played a game yet in the division, and Manasquan, Shore, Wall, and Tom's River are all 0-1. So that's the most competitive division in the Shore Conference. Timeout is over, and Rumson's ready to go. Fans are prepared here, weather-wise.
I'm sure Rumson just wants to at least get, run the clock out at worst.
Yes.
If they don't score and not give CBA a possession.
All right, underway here. Bounced over there to Nadjinson, the goalie, and it's going to go to CBA.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but there's a turnover. Unless it was an offside.
Could be. With it is Cheney. Sends it back to Fox. Fox will get his running start. Now to McCarthy. Verone. And good save there by the goalie.
Covered up, though.
Yep. Nope. Still in play and picked up there by Nadjinson.
Flung it out to the middle.
Turnover. And a goal. How about that? Right before the quarter ends.
That's a big mistake there.
1 second to go. Lucius scores it.
Yeah, Rumson just got to hold on to a ball. He didn't have to pass it out there. He could have held on to it.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Both teams that turned it over, that turned into goals.
For Lucius, that's his fourth. So how about that?
Yeah, that's a big turn of events for the Colts. Or if you're going to toss it out, make sure it goes out of bounds. That's the other thing. I mean, you put it right in the middle of the field.
And that'll do it. So a wild first quarter with Rumson-Fairhaven leading it 5-4 at the end of one here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back as it's 5-4 Rumson-Fairhaven at the end of one. We'll start the second period, but boy, what a turn of events there. Early on in the quarter, it was the Bulldogs, and then it was the Colts late in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 straight goals for the Colts.
And picked up there by the Bulldogs. Ahead with it is Devine. Bounced over.
Yeah, it's not a good pass.
And that's going to go to CBA.
Yeah, he's got to hit the basket on that one.
Yeah, that was a short pass, too.
Yeah.
Good defense there by Rumson, but bounced over. Almost a turnover there, but picked up there by Buckenberger. So CBA will keep the possession here. Try to tie it up. With it is Turner Cook. Got some room on that left side, but just jogging. He's not making any move towards the net or any pass. Nobody's in motion right now. Man-to-man defense here for the most part for Rumson. Cook now will make his move. Behind his shoulder shot, and that's going to go out, and he'll still stay with CBA. Passing it over there is Lucic, one of the captains for CBA. Over to Verone. Verone, little scoop shot, and he'll still stay with the Colts there. Trying to find a cutter. Couldn't. Nobody was cutting. With it is Lucic. Turnaround shot. And in there for Christian Fox. And ties it up at 5. With 10:15 to go here in the second. So for Fox, that's his 8th of this season. 4 straight goals here for the Colts, and they tie it up at 5. And now we're going to whistle and
Got a foul?
Yes, I think we do. And it'll go to CBA. All right, now we're ready to go. With it is McCarthy. Gives it over to Fox. McCarthy looked like he was going to set a screen up there. Sean McCarthy now makes a move, shot, puts it in. What a goal there. Now CBA leads it with 9:33 to go here in the second. So for McCarthy, that it is his 4th.
So 5 unanswered, and yeah, Rumson's played sloppy, and CBA's taken advantage of it.
And Rumson finally gets a possession here off the face-off. Shot, and puts it in right underneath the crossbar was Joseph Whitehouse. So 9 seconds later, it's now 6-6. Whitehouse scores his 5th of the season. CBA comes away with it. Here's Fox with it. Over there to Danny Verone. He's got some room. Shot. And still stays with CBA there. Good save there by Daniel Jaracek. Might have gotten a deflection off of that. With it now is Lembo. Now over to Cook. Cook backing up. Defended there by Devine. Lembo backs it up. He's got some room. And good save there by Janacek. He got a piece of that one.
Yes, he did.
I mean, he was Lembo just walked right in. Lembo again. Good check there by Bo Devine. Loose ball. Let's see who's going to pick it up. Somebody's going to have to dig it out. CBA comes away with it. Fox picks it up. So the Colts will slow things down with 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. There's Fox. Spins. Lembo. And Verone with the goal there. So that's the second goal of the game, 10th of the season. And CBA now leads it 7-6 with 7:44 to go here in the second. It's been a doozy here.
Yeah, very entertaining, no question about it.
I thought it was going to be a little lower scoring than this. It's been a wild one. And Rumson has an opportunity to pick up the face-off, and they do.
They've been done well in the face-offs.
Especially early on.
Yes.
So let's see if Rumson can be a little more patient here. With it is Leiden. Leiden now passes it back over there to Kevin Collard.
Yeah, Leiden played basketball too.
Yes. Good season there for Rumson-Fair Haven in basketball. Went to the state finals. Swung over there to Collard. Now for Bockelman. Leiden,
nice
good move, yes. Takes a shot, puts it in, just like that. Goal there for Luke Leiden. Ties it up. It's
flag down.
Okay.
First penalty of the game. It was after the goal.
Yes. So somebody's going to be a man up. Let's see what it's going to be.
Lights are on now.
Okay. Yeah, we still have the sun, but lights are going to take effect probably more towards the second half, later part of the second half.
Of course, when we start football, pretty much at the start of the game.
Yes.
So it's going to be CBA's a man up because they have possession.
Okay. So goal comes at 6:31. We'll go with that then. I thought it was 6:35, but now it's 6:31.
Maybe it was unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I was just going to say Leiden's. Yeah, he looks like he's the one who got penalized. I don't know what the delay is.
I don't know what's going on.
I think Moreau's wants an explanation from the official. He's there
Yes.
on the sideline, so I think that's what the case is. Now I think they're done with the discussion. All right, here we go. With it is Cheney, over to Fox, back to Cook. Christian Fox. Cook now to his right, gives it over to Cheney. Good pass in here, right around the perimeter. Haven't found a shot yet, until now. Here's Fox with the goal. So just about the halfway mark of the second quarter. It's now 8-7 for CBA. Fox scores a second of the game, 9th of the season. Rumson comes away with the
timeout.
Timeout now, okay. So we got 5:56 to go here in the second. It is now 8-7 CBA. It's been nip and tuck. CBA has scored 4 goals here in the second compared to 2 for Rumson-Fair Haven. CBA got knocked down early as they are down 4-0, but they have battled back and taken the lead.
4-0 and 5-1.
Yes. It's more like football weather right here.
Yeah, big time, like in the middle of October, late October. I mean, after Wednesday, it's supposed to start getting better.
Yes, supposed to warm up.
Obviously, if the wind wasn't an issue, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yes, I think, yeah, it would be more tolerable.
Yes. So I think, yeah, Rumson's out of timeouts for the half.
Yes, 2 per half. We're ready to start here.
Yeah, CBA putting pressure on, but it gets across.
With it is Joseph Whitehouse. And they'll slow the pace down here in this high-paced first half. So Collar will back it up. Little poke check there by Roskowinski. Move here by Collard. Oh, losing his collar. He's got to pick it up. Loose. On the ground. And picked up there by Leiden. Shot. Good save there. Yeah, nice job by Borison. Still kept alive there by the Bulldogs. Backing up there is Kevin Collard. Over to Teddy Whitehouse. Defended there by Cole Buckenberger. Spin move. Teddy Whitehouse passes it. There's a shot and blocked out in front there on the attempt there by Collard. Loose on the ground, picked up there by the Colts. And passes a little too high, but picked up there by Lucic. Ooh, no, he gets checked. And now we got a whistle. Do we have a timeout?
Yep. CBA, I want to keep possession.
And they have it with 3:57 to go here in the second quarter as they lead it 8-7.
Yeah, so both teams are out of timeouts in the first half.
So Rumson had the possession, but good defense by CBA. Had the blocked shot there and got the possession and went across into the attack zone. A little bit of trouble, so CBA decided to call a timeout and keep that possession. So that's where we stand right now as the Colts lead it 8-7. Timeout is over, so CBA, they're usually the ones that are last. No, they are last on the field, so there we go. Actually, yep, both teams are on the field now. Ready to go. With it is Christian Fox. Over to Cook now. Beg your pardon. Fox still has it. Defended there by Devlin. Pace is slowed down here.
Yeah, really, it's the first time I can remember in a while we're not, rushing upfield here.
Cook now has some room to his left.
Maybe CBA wants to hold on to it.
Yep. There's a shot, And a goal there for Anthony Lembo.
Well, he had an opportunity. He took advantage of it, got the inside move and put it in.
For Lembo, that is his third of the season. Comes with 2:46 to go here in the second. Is now CBA 9 and Rumson-Fair Haven 7. Rumson wins the face-off. Over there, Leiden. Over there for Teddy Whitehouse. Rumson makes a couple personnel changes on offense in the attack zone. Backing up with it is Joseph Whitehouse. Swings it over to Leiden. Back over there to Bockelman. Now with it is Collard. Collard, yep, deflected, and it'll still stay with Rumson.
Yeah, Rumson, I think, is going to have to score right before they have got some momentum
Yep.
back.
I think Borsa might have got a piece of that one. Teddy Whitehouse passes it. Shot.
Nice
Good,
save.
yeah, once again, right there was Barrison. So let's see what the Colts do here. 1:25 to go here in the second quarter, up by 2. Flung over there to Verone. Verone's got some room to his right. Now over there to Cheney.
And 1 minute.
Fox with it. Trying to find a cutter, nobody's there. So now he goes behind the net with it. Gives it off there to Lembo. Anthony Lembo in the corner there. Half a minute to go. Good defense there, Lembo. Makes his move to his left now. Gets by the defender. Trying to find somebody in front. And Fox was there, but he couldn't handle the pass. Picked up by Lembo. Cook lost his balance. Good recovery there. Verone lost it, gets whacked it out of there. Good defense there. Whacking out by Danny Sullivan. And that will do it for the half. So, a wild first half indeed here at Borden Stadium. So we'll run through the scores here. Leiden scored first, kicked things off. Rumson led at 1-0 on a goal by Leiden, his 8th. 10:59 to go in the first, made it 1-0 Rumson. Then it was Paik for Rumson-Fair Haven. John Paik, that was his first of the season with 10:46 to go in the first, made it 2-0. Then it was Joseph Whitehouse, his 5th of the season, 8:53 to go in the first, made it 3-0 Rumson. Rumson scored the first 4 goals. This time it was Jude Pasalak, his 5th, 6:31 to go in the first, made it 4-0 for CBA. Then the Colts finally got on the scoreboard with Turner Cook scoring his 7th of the season, 5:05 to go in the first, made it 4-1. Then Rumson-Fair Haven scored again, making it 5-1. It was Devine, his first, 4:23 to go in the first, made it 5-1. And then for CBA, it it was Danny Verone scoring his ninth, 2:56 to go in the first, made it 5-2. Then Cook again, second of the game, eighth of the season, 1:34 to go in the first, made it 5-3. Then with 1 second to go in the first, that was a big one, as Caden Luschitz scored his fourth of the season, 1 second to go, made it 5-4 for Rumson-Fair Haven. CBA tied it up in the second quarter on a goal by Christian Fox, 10:15 to go in the second, made it 5-5. Then CBA took its first lead as Sean McCarthy scored his fourth with 9:33 to go in the second, made it 6-5. Rumson-Fair Haven tied it up on a goal there by Joseph Whitehouse, his fifth of the season, 9:24 to go, made it 6-6. CBA scored again. It was Verona's second of the game, 10th of the season, 7:44 to go in the second, made it 7-6. And then Luke Lyden again, the second of the game, 9th of the season, 6:31 to go, made it 7-7. Christian Fox scored his second, his 9th of the season, 6:01 to go in the second, made it 8-7. And then it was Anthony Lembo, his third of the season, 2:46 to go in the second. That makes it 9-7. That's where we stand right now at the half. So we'll take a break here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. 9-7 CBA at the half. All right, we're back as it's 9-7. CBAs are going to start the second half. Glenn Perry along Dean Barry here at Borden Stadium here in Rumson. Mentioned the Bulldogs got off that hot start 4-0 and 5-1, but it's been all CBA since then. Very good second period here for the Colts. Thought the wind was going to die down, but really hasn't.
It has not. I was checking the weather. I thought like at 7 or so it was going to start calming down a little bit. It has not really done so.
So we'll start the second half.
The sun's getting near the trees right now, so.
So it could be Cavese there taking the face-off against Mangelli.
Nice.
One there, yes. That's what Rumson did in that first half, the first quarter there at the beginning. With it is Devine. Picked up there by Leiden. Swung it over there to Collard. Personnel changes there for the Bulldogs. Joseph Whitehouse with it. Over there to Nate Bockelman. With it, backs it up 20 yards away, makes a move to his right over to Luke Leiden has some room, takes the shot and gets deflected, picked up there by Teddy Whitehouse, still kept alive there by Rumson.
Oh, nice snag.
Yes, Bockelman with it.
Yeah, that was an errant pass. That was a good snag.
Spin move. Cutter. Kept alive. Shot. Once again, good saves there for Barrison for CBA. Still possession here, however, for Rumson. Leiden takes the shot, and let's see who gets it, and still going to stay with Rumson.
Yeah, CBA almost got possession there. Almost had a couple of players beat him to it, but it didn't happen.
With it is Teddy Whitehouse. Check there by Roskowinski. Leiden there. Makes his move to his left. Bounced around, and let's see who picks it up. Still kept alive there by the Bulldogs. Shot goes in for Kevin Collard.
You know, Rums will go off to a fast start in the first half. We'll see if they can do it here in the second half.
Goal comes at 9:59 to go.
Now you got a dog right below you, Glenn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a golden retriever.
Yeah, I thought I saw him at halftime.
Okay. Bark in the park.
Yep. Oh, looks like possession now for Rumson.
Yeah, violation
Yes.
by CBA.
So it's 9-8. Bulldogs try to tie it up here with Joseph Whitehouse with it. Sprints to his left. Got some room. Takes the shot. Puts it in.
Wow. Good
Open
move.
room there, yes. Goal comes at 9:27 and it's all tied up at 9. Second goal of the game, 6th of the season. Still fighting for it here, and the Bulldogs come away with it. High pass.
Yeah, got it though.
Yep. Nice job there by Teddy Whitehouse. That could have gone out of bounds. Collard with it. Move here by Joseph Whitehouse. Here's Lydon. He's got some room. Takes the shot. Goes wide,
Yeah,
but
it went wide. Yeah.
it'll still stay with Rumson. Bockelman with it. Lydon shot off the post.
Yep.
Bounced around and picked up there by Collard.
Yeah, it's a ground ball win for the Bulldogs.
Joe Whitehouse gives it off. Swung over to Lydon now. Now to Bockelman. Behind the net is Jude Pasalacqua. Spin move. Pass in front. Shot. Goes wide. He'll still stay with Rumson. There's Lydon there with the shot. Pasalacqua over to Bockelman. Defended there by Rostowinski. Lydon dodges. Bockelman gives it off to Teddy Whitehouse. Backed up. Now for Collard. Shot goes in. So Rumson retakes the lead. It's Collard's second goal of the game.
Wow. What a turn of events here in the second half.
Yep, 6:44 to go. It's now 10-9 in favor of Rumson.
Might have an injury. Let's see.
You're right. I think it's Lydon. It might be a
Cramp, it
yes.
looks like.
Yes.
So, wow, Rumson's had possession pretty much the whole second half and taken advantage of it. CBA really hasn't had a chance to get going here. Kind of surprising he has the cramp because it's not that hot out.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, and also a CBA player, too, unless they ran into each other. 17 for CBA.
Okay, that would be Blake Griswold.
Okay, so he's hopping off.
So, oh yeah, you're right. So it might have been some maybe knee-to-knee contact. Looks like Griswold's injury's worse. Yeah, because Leiden's still staying in the game. I don't know if there was needed knee contact. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Another face-off win for the Bulldogs.
Well, they've done the job early in the first half and now early in the second half with these face-off wins. Over to Joseph Whitehouse. Slight changes there for the Bulldogs. Looks like they're okay. I thought for a second that Bo Devine was coming off, but he's not. Whitehouse still behind the net, defended there by Dylan Stratton. As we're past the halfway mark of the third quarter. Leiden with it. Over to Bockelman. Once again to Jude Pasalacqua. Now for Teddy Whitehouse. Trying to find a cutter. Whitehouse will take charge here. Shot by Collard, and he'll still stay with Rumson. Teddy Whitehouse. Turnaround shot, puts it in.
That was a sharp angle.
I don't think Barrison was expecting it. So that's a second of the season, with 4:59 to go here in the third, making it 11-9 now for Rumson. It's been all Bulldogs here in the third quarter.
So 4 unanswered?
Yes.
Unless it's 5 from the first half.
Nope, 4 unanswered.
4 unanswered.
Once again, another face-off win here for Rumson.
Yeah, they're dominating the face-off wins. That's hurting the Colts right now.
So it looks like personnel changes now here for Rumson. With it is Teddy Whitehouse. To his brother Joe Whitehouse. Still windy outside.
It is.
Yeah, look. Yep. Here comes a change here. Bockelman comes in. Turnaround shot.
Post.
Yep. Kept alive there by Teddy Whitehouse, who took that shot. Pasalacqua trying to find somebody cutting in. Being defended there by Stratton. Bockelman. There's a shot.
Good save.
Yeah, by Berenson there. Yep. Joseph Whitehouse there with the shot. Berenson with the save.
And really, this is their first possession for the Colts in the second half.
Yes. Up the middle goes Christian Fox. He's got some room. There he goes. Now he gets sealed off. Right the last second. it off to Sean McCarthy. Inside 3 minutes to go here in the third. Slower pace to this quarter.
Yes.
McCarthy passes it. Over there to Lembo. Lembo. He's got some room. Spins. Lost it at the last second. Yep. Let's see who's going to pick it up here.
Ground ball opportunity. Who's
picked up there by Rumson. Oh, bounced around. Fox comes away with it.
Rumson had a chance to get it out of there, but couldn't do it.
McCarthy thought about running with it, but he holds back. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Nice move by McCarthy. He's got some room. Puts it in. So CBA finally scores in the third quarter. Makes it 11-10 with 1:50 to go here in the third. McCarthy scores his fourth.
Nice flick.
Yes. That's a nice job because all alone there was Divine. So, yeah, good job there for Rumson to keep that face-off possession. Over there to Joe Whitehouse. That'll slow things down with 1:30 to go. No shot clock in high school, so.
At least in New Jersey.
Yes, that is correct. So, I mean, Rumson could run the clock out if they want to. I mean, you get a shot before it hits zero.
Yeah, that hurt him in the first half, end of the second quarter. They had a turnover in their own end, and CBA got the ball right in the middle and just put it in with 1 second to go.
Bockelman backs off. Defended there by Mike Roskowinski. Sun is behind the trees right now, so
no glare.
Yes, so the lights are taking effect. Bockelman still with the ball. Half a minute to go. Stutter move. Bockelman trying to find somebody. Sends it over there to Joe Whitehouse. 10 seconds to go. They're gonna have to get a shot off. Cutter.
Yeah.
Nope. And it looks like
do it.
Yep. Maybe a last desperation shot by. Yep. And saved there with Barrison on the shot there by Jude Pasalacqua. That will do it for the quarter. With the score, Rumson-Fairhaven 11 and CBA 10. So good quarter there for the Bulldogs. So we should have a very good fourth quarter coming up here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back as Rumson leads at 11-10 over CBA. Glenn Perry along with Dean Perry here at Borden Stadium here in Rumson. Once again, it'll be Nick Mangelli taking the face-off for CBA against Jaden Cavise. And
Violation.
Yes, so CBA will take it.
Nope, Rumson.
No, Rumson, beg your pardon.
Yeah, CBA's been losing the face-off, so I guess they wanted to get a quick jump, but they don't flag down.
So it'll be man up for Rumson.
I guess it was an offside.
Yeah,
Let's see.
No, they're going to stop it.
They're going to have
Now they're going to discuss.
Looks like they might wave it off. Guess they're waving it off.
Yeah, it looks like they are. Okay. All right. Looks like we're getting underway here. Bockelman. Sends it back. Over to Kevin Collard. Collard makes his move to his right. Back to Leyden. Luke Leyden.
Draws a double team.
Yes, he does. Well, he did have somebody there, and he got to try to save it, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it was not a shot, so
No.
somebody had to get to it.
So CBA has an opportunity to tie it up here.
Oh,
yep.
I lost track of the ball there.
So I was trying to find it. Fox has it.
Okay. I thought the goaltender still had it.
Fox makes his move. There he goes. I'll just pass it back. Over there to Cheney. Low pass. Lucic couldn't get it. Let's see who's going to dig it out. Fight for it. Pushing and shoving here.
Flag.
And now we got a flag here. And now we got a whistle. 10:06 to go here in the fourth. Now the officials are going to be discussing this. So is Rumson going to be a man up? Looks that way. Or is it? No. Unless he got hold. Okay, so we got a hold. So it looks like CBA will be a man up. Thought we were going to start up, but we have not.
Yeah.
Now we're underway. So Colts have an opportunity to tie it up here. With it is Fox. Back to Cheney. Back to Christian Fox. Cook now. Quick passing around. Cutter. Shot. Score.
Yeah, nice fake.
And Lucic scores man up. So at 9:36 to go, we're all tied up at 11. Second goal of the game, 5th of the season.
Getting to the point where every possession's big here.
Yep, no question about it. And it seems like Rumson has won those face-offs.
Yes.
So backing up with it is Collard. Sophomore. Got some changes here on offense in the attack zone here for Rumson-Fair Haven. Coming in is Nate Bockelman, he's a junior. Joe Whitehouse with it. Gives it off to Teddy Whitehouse. Move there by Collard. There's a shot by Leyden. Good save there by Shane Barrison.
Yeah, CBA ball. As the Bulldogs couldn't pick it up.
McCarthy trying to get across the midfield stripe, he does. Is it over there? Oskanuski. Back all the way over there to Verone. Verone takes a shot, and closest there is Lembo, so it'll still stay with CBA. Lembo, and a goal there for Danny Verone.
Good set play there. He was all alone.
Goal comes at 7:41 to go, making it 12-11 for the Colts. 10th of the season, 2nd of the game. Actually, he gets the hat trick. So, 11th of the season.
Well, Rumson's got to win the face-offs, which he'd been doing.
Fight for it, let's see. And a whistle, it's going to go to
CBA or timeout?
Timeout. So CBA must have gotten the possession. They called timeout. As they're celebrating with 7:34 to go here in the fourth quarter, 12-11 for CBA. It's been a seesaw affair here.
So CBA's got one timeout left and Rumson's got both of theirs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's starting to get near twilight here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this week you could have had day games because everybody's off this week.
That's right. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't start a little earlier today. They could have done it.
Yeah.
Since everybody's on spring break.
Yeah, but then again, the parents can now come home from work and watch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an advantage there.
CBA trying to cling to this one-goal lead here. Yeah, it's been a windy one. Cheney with it. Makes his move, getting it past the defender there. Naginson backs up, gives it off to Fox.
I've seen a few players slip today.
This time it's Turner Crook with it. Lucid trying to find somebody cutting, but nobody's there. Now he gives it off to Cook. He gives it off to Limbo. Pace is slowed down here in this possession for CBA. Limbo now, and now we got a, oh, it's going to be against CBA. I think it was against Limbo there. Sprinting across there is Bo Devine. He gets trapped, but he passes it off. Yes, he does. Rumson will set things up offensively. Trying to get their personnel onto the field here in the attack zone. Swinging it around there is Joe Whitehouse. Gives it off to Collard. Oh, he bounces it. A little nonchalant with that, but they recover. Joe Whitehouse with it. Takes the shot. Good positioning there by the goalie.
Yeah, off target.
Shane Burrison, yep. And he flings all the way down there, and he finds Michael Raskuninski, and he puts it in.
Oh, wow.
How about that? Well, 5:04 to go in the fourth.
I don't know if the goaltender was expecting that.
No, I don't think so. For Raskuninski, that's his third. He's a freshman, by the way. So it's 13-11 now. You get the insurance goal.
Yeah, Rumson's going to have to win possession now. Because CBA wins and they can milk the clock a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, if you're winning and it's within 2 minutes, you got to stay within the two blue markers on the field.
Okay, yes.
Where the numbers are.
Rumson does win the face-off. So that was huge there for the Bulldogs.
Yes, they had to win that one.
Swung it over there to Teddy Whitehouse. Back to Joe Whitehouse. Now for Collard. Lydon. He's got some room. He's going to take the shot. No, he's going to back off.
Yeah, good decision.
Swings it over. Good move there. Here's a shot and a goal there for Kevin Collard. He gets the hat trick. And that comes with 4:13 to go here in the fourth. 13-12 now. Now, somebody from Rumson has to tie his shoelaces.
Rumson's probably got to win another one here.
Yes. And they do. Open room. Collision. And let's see who's going to get the ball. And it's going to go to CBA.
Yep, we'll see if they can work on the clock now.
With it is McCarthy.
Loose ball.
Yep, I was going to say both players go down, and it's going to go to Rumson.
Rumson ball, yeah.
Bounced over.
Yeah, he's going against the wind on that one.
Yeah. There's a shot. Oh, didn't get all that. It might have been deflected on the shot. Barron.
So CBA ball. Oh, now they're changing it.
I
Okay.
think what happened was Barronson was out of bounds when he picked it up. It might have been. I don't know. I don't know what they're called there. He might have been.
Let's just say it was a shot.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, you're right.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, because he shot it, but it was somebody hit him from behind. So I think they ruled it a shot.
If it was a pass, then it would have been CBA.
So that was a critical call there.
Yes.
As we approach 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Nice move there by Joe Whitehouse. He'll back it off. Over to Lydon. Luke Lydon. Makes his move. Spins it. Shoots it. A little high. Still stays with
Flag.
Up. Late call. You're right. So it looks like Rumson's going to be a man up. Officials are discussing. 2:43 to go here in the fourth. No,
1 minute.
Was it unnecessary roughness?
Yeah, I guess so. He didn't. Yeah, I didn't see an indication, but it sounded like that's what he said.
Okay. So we'll start things off right there with Teddy Whitehouse.
So they get a minute man up.
Good setup here for the Bulldogs. Lydon's shot goes wide. Still stays with Rumson.
No, he wants him to use the corner ball there. There we go.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Open room shot goes wide there on an attempt there by Jude Pasalacqua. And let's see what a call.
Timeout.
Timeout. I think CBA called it, yes. Yep. With 1:55 to go here in the fourth. So
that's big.
Sure is.
That's their last timeout, but they'll take it. They want to maintain possession there.
We'll keep it here. It's going to be critical for CBA to get it over that line there. And now, obviously, we mentioned no shot clock. So, I mean, CBA going to be patient with the possession here. Obviously, Rumson's going to try to knock the ball out, get the ball back. 13-12 in favor of Christian Brothers Academy here over Rumson-Fairhaven. This is going to be critical here for the Colts. Right off the timeout. Here we go. With the possession there is Verone. Double team. Gives it off to Barrison, the goalie. He's got some room ahead.
You can't lose it, though.
Yeah, they almost slipped there, but he did give it off. Over there to Christian Fox. Fox got some room now. So that was huge. They're in the attack zone now. They can set things up offensively. Defended there by Pate. Now right there is Sullivan trying to whack it out. He does.
Lost it, yeah.
Here comes Rumson with it. So they got a minute to go here in the fourth. And that gets knocked out. Let's see who's going to pick it up. And now we're going to whistle, I think.
Rumson.
Yes.
Right? Or no?
What did they call here?
Rumson timeout or no?
No, they didn't.
Foul.
Well, they're just going to give the ball to the possession here to Rumson. With 56 seconds to go. Stutter step move there by Collard. With it is Joseph Whitehouse.
Timeout.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a timeout.
Yes.
Yep, timeout now for Rumson
Yeah.
with 35 seconds to
I
go.
kind of figured they're going to have to use one.
Well, they're not going to take it home with them, so might as well use it. So they got one remaining, but in all likelihood, this is probably their final timeout. I mean, they could use another one, but I doubt it. But we'll see. So critical possession here obviously for Rumson. See if they want to set things up. See who's going to take the shot. See if anybody's going to cut towards the net. Maybe have somebody behind the net. See if somebody's going to cut towards the net. See what CBA does defensively. They've been playing more man-to-man. So Baronson's been pretty good, especially in the second half. For the goalie there for CBA. (13-12), CBA clinging to a 1-goal lead. If Rumson does tie it up, we go to a sudden death overtime. Here we go. With it is Teddy Whitehouse behind the net. Takes a shot, goes wide, and it'll still stay with Rumson.
22 to go.
Okay. Cut in. Shot goes wide there, a little behind his shot, shoulder shot by Teddy Whitehouse. Still stays with the Bulldogs.
11. Another timeout.
Okay, 11 seconds timeout now for Rumson, so they'll take it. Drama here at Borden Stadium.
Yep. Good chance to score there, but good save. Deflection. So Rumson's got 11 seconds to put it in and send this game to overtime. Obviously, this could be a preview of the short conference final.
Yes. Coming off the timeout here. Here we go. Leiden with it. Feeds it. Loose. 2 seconds to go. And that'll do it. And CBA hangs on as they win it 13-12 over Rumson-Fairhaven.
Great game tonight. It really was.
Yes, it was.
As I said, they'll probably meet again. They could meet again, I should say. I'm sure a few other teams have a few words to say about that.
Yep. So second half goals, Collard, 9:59 to go in the third, made it 9-8 for CBA. They cut it 9-8. Rumson did, and tied up at 9 for Rumson. As Joe Whitehouse scored second in the game, 6 of the season, 9:27 to go, made it 9-9. And then it was Collard again, 6:44 to go in the third, made it 10-9 Rumson. And then it was Teddy Whitehouse, second of the season, 4:59 to go in the third, made it 11-9. Then McCarthy scored for CBA, 1:50 to go in the third, made it 11-10 for Rumson. And then it was Lucius in the fourth quarter, 9:36 to go, second of the game, fifth of the season, made it 11-11. Then it was Verone scoring, second of the game, fifth of the season, third of the game, 11th of the season, 7:41, made it 12-11 for CBA. Then it was Brano there scoring, third of the season, 5-4, made it 13-11 for CBA. Then it was Collard for Rumson, had the hat trick, 4:13 to go in the fourth, made it 13-12, and that's where it ended. So CBA improves to 4-1, 2-0 in the American Division, and Rumson drops to 1-3 and 1-1 in the American Division. So for Dean Perry, I'm Glenn Perry, saying so long and have yourselves a good night, and we'd like to thank everybody from Rumson-Fairhaven Athletic Department here to have us for this game tonight. So once again, have yourselves a good night, everyone.